Hey guys, Dave, Northeast Edible. It is morning time. We're in February, end of February, and just want to do a quick video. We have a lot of questions coming in about fruit trees, what to do. We've had a little bit of an early warm up, and people are trying to avoid late frost or basically just regular frost, but after their fruit trees already budded out. Some people, not here but down south, are asking about trees that have budded out, what to do to prevent a frost killing those buds and helping them to get fruit this year. So you can see sun coming up through the trees over there. It is early morning, about 6:30. Not too early, but this is about sunrise in New Jersey for this time of year. So question, how to do it. So we're out here, it's 6:30, there's frost on the ground. This is the coldest time of the day, right at dawn, just after dawn when the sun is coming out. That's the coldest time of the day on a clear day. This is a clear day. So when there's cloud cover, the clouds keep the sun in, but this isn't a, what is that, geometry? I don't even know. This isn't a science lesson. Anyway, so coldest part of the day is typically right before or right at sunrise, and you'll notice that's the time you want to get out. If you have any questionable frost coming in, that's the time where you either want to do a couple things. Either get some fans or blow a lot of air on your fruit trees, because when the cold air wants to settle, and it'll settle on your buds, and if you have some moving air, that'll give you maybe just 1 or 2 degrees worth of temperature. So say if it's 30, that'll push that temperature up to maybe 31, 32 to avoid those buds freezing. They can take a little bit, depending on the stage of growth, they can take a little bit of frost, a little bit of freezing temperatures for a very tiny period of time. But if it's going down into the 20s, you're going to have a big problem. So air, so fans, commercial orchards, they'll use helicopters and just hover them over the trees and just keep that air moving. So you can bring out fans depending on how many trees you have, how close they are to your house. Run extension cords, or if they're that close to your house, you might have enough effect from the thermal mass of your house to avoid doing that. That's one reason I plant a couple fig trees right around my house, because I plant them on a southern slope, so that thermal mass from hopefully the day before the thermal mass of the foundation of the house will heat up, will take in heat, and basically that heat will dissipate throughout the night and hopefully keep a little heat come morning, and just give that tree enough warmth to get it going through the winter and get it going through those coldest days. So air movement is one thing. If obviously a lot of people can't rent a helicopter for a night, I certainly can't. So I'll either bring out fans, or the other option is water. So putting sprinklers on, little fine mists of water on your fruit trees. It's basically the same theory that when water freezes, it takes heat to freeze. So you basically get a little bit of warmth from that freeze, and water freezes at 32 degrees and doesn't really have to go below. So if you get that water frozen on your buds, over top of your buds, you can actually almost regulate that temperature right to 32, and hopefully it stays the same. The same idea is with the snowpack in the winter. When you have a lot of snow packed down, it basically stays at 32 degrees. And the problem with the idea is in the winter, when it gets real cold and there's no snow on the ground, that's not ideal. But so two things to think about. Coldest time of the day, come out right around now, right when the sun's coming up, and either move a lot of air around with a helicopter if you have the means, or you have your own helicopter. That would be awesome. Or fans, and then spray water, like a water mist. Mist your trees with basically not a huge sprinkler full of water, but just fine mist, the finest you can get. And yeah, those two things will help you out. Hopefully keep you have fruit this year, and avoid a late frost Dave Northeast Edibles. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and the email list. Stay tuned for more videos like this. Keep your questions coming. Thanks, guys.